Hey, what's going on, everybody? We are live. We are live. This is I'm gonna do my best to do this break properly. There's not a lot of people in this break. Baldwin bought most of the spots, and all my eBay auctions are ending right now for the contenders break this evening. So I got a ton of things going on, and I'm trying to keep track of it in real time as it happens. So we do need to do the randoms. Trying to stay ahead of the game, basically trying to stay ahead of the game. I am ready to do the randoms though, so we'll switch screens. Hope everybody's having a good afternoon. John bought 20 spots, 21 spots, I think. So the poachers, don't message him. I'm telling you, don't do it. It will not end well for you. I always get nervous, like the poacher people are gonna see that. John will plumb you up, or he'll tell me. So if you send John unsolicited messages, just know that you will be exposed, I guess, is the only statement I have to say about that. He's a friend of mine, so leave him be. Leave him be. And I appreciate him filling the break for us. So we have something to do this afternoon. For everybody else who bought a spot, too, I love you guys. It takes everybody. So hopefully John doesn't get all the good teams. And we get into that. You can go on eBay as well. We got the contenders break happening this evening. Contenders football, NFL football, big time release. Again, 30 spots. Diamondbacks pair with the points. Mark, how are we, sir? And the international goes with the Indians. John said if he doesn't get a good card, he's done. I said, well, what if you get one bad card and one good card? He told me that was well played. So, we'll see. Rays on top, Twins on bottom. Everything else in between. I'm just trying to I'm trying to take note of every auction as it ends for the teams. That was my plan this afternoon, was to play auction watch. So I can totally panic about everything as it happens in real time. It's the scariest thing I've ever done with the business, is this fucking eBay break. Decker, how you doing, bud? It's Meehan's birthday. I don't know where Meehan's at. Trolling away somewhere. I figured he'd be in here just to run his mouth. Printer popping up. I changed something in my printer yesterday. It's still staying on color. I don't know how to... I changed it from the default printer settings, and it's still doing it. Good, dude. Good. So there we go. Laura, can you grab the printer, please? I'm good. I don't want to put the teams on the screen and be like, it's just John Baldwin. Something like that. That is pretty well true. Thank you. Decker, it's sounding good, but until it happens, man, they're gonna make it sound as good as possible. I really hope so. I think they're really close. I think the biggest hang up now is they're talking about this international draft. So, like the players were saying when the first deadline happened, they said the owners were trying to sneak things in at the last minute that were never brought up before. Out of nowhere, the biggest hang up now is the international draft that we haven't heard anything about until yesterday. So, the owners are, every time they make a concession and the two sides can agree on a topic, the owners are like, hey, we want this too. It's like, we haven't even talked about that in the 4 months we've been locked out now. So, and then Ortiz, who's an MLB poster boy, even though he's a proven steroid user that's in the Hall of Fame, came out against that today. He's like, we don't want that. He's like, that's not good for our people in the Dominican. So, oh my goodness, that could be a nightmare. And honestly, that could be an absolute nightmare. I need to keep... man. I need more screen. I need a third monitor right now. Basically, I'd be alright. I wouldn't have to... Oh. Yeah, this stinks. Baldwin has a few... He has a few teams. Let's see here. Alright. Yeah, auctions are ending well. Or at least they're going up in the last couple of minutes or so. Alright, let's get into the break, friends. Let's get into the break. I am going to stop periodically, don't check on those. First things first, we are going to kick it off with the Elite Extra. Probably after every box, I'll check quickly. Like I said, I'm trying to keep track. The way eBay handles money now, it's really hard to get a good total. Trying to keep track of just specifically that break. Trey Sweeney, Tyler Black. This will go to the New York Mets. It's a Kumar Rocker patch. He didn't sign, but the Mets drafted him. He's listed as a Met. Oh, it's huge money, but I don't sell much on eBay, so it's not like my 5 years of breaking doesn't mean anything on to eBay people. They just look at feedback, and I don't have a ton of it. Dominic Hamill on card autograph. So. The thing is, though, I didn't get... If I had the whole case allocated, I'd already be swimming in money. But I didn't. So, I wanted to do this. I had a plan. I'm like, you know what? They're offering me the product. If I don't take it now, I'll never be able to get it. Yeah, it's expensive, but let's just try it. So, we're trying something. We're trying something, and I hope it works out for me. Dustin Signs, number 121. Jackson Wolf. Oh, Angels. Throwback, 1997 third overall pick, Troy Gloss. That's pretty cool. If I do say so myself, even though it's just a napkin. Troy Gloss for the Angels. Francisco Nina. Gonna go to the Tribe. Number 149 with a black colored relic autograph. And I do have some, I have some really nice Bowman stuff coming tomorrow. And then we have new releases on Friday. So I'm pretty pumped about the way things are going in terms of product I've been able to locate and purchase. Chase Lee, number 170. Milcar Perez. Number 25, Ethan Wilson. Philadelphia Phillies. Ethan Wilson, number 25. Nice silver auto. And Kansas City Royals, Ben Kuderna. On-card autograph. Decker, I am working on getting more of that too. I can't. My money is tied up right now. A lot of it is tied up in this Contenders case, so I will be trying, I promise. 44 seconds left. The Ravens are at $86. Let's see what they end at here in the last 40 seconds. They're at 86 now. Jackson Jobe, James Wood, Washington Nationals, TJ White, and the Arizona Diamondbacks. But I'm game, Decker. I would love to. I just got to find it for a good price and get it. Diamondbacks, Adrian Del Castillo. Oh, yeah. No, I hear you. I've been trying for a week or two to get it. It's just the shit you got to pay for. Plus the product I have on hand. If that doesn't, I plan everything. So if my plans don't work, then everything else is secondary. It all changes. Griff Mcgary for the Phillies. Number 190. So we're at $86. What did it end at? It ended at 110 just in the last minute. That's what I love to see. That'll help. Michael Morales for the Mariners, number 74. Nice hit. I'm not opening any opening day. I do have some coming. I thought I didn't. I forgot about a secondary distributor that I use. They hit me up today and said I have some that needs to ship out. So with that box being done, I got to tally this up. 9, clear that out. Who is this? Who's up next? The Bills are the next team to end. The Bills, the Panthers. I'm trying to keep them on deck. And then the Bears. The Bears are going to be the first big team to come off the board. So we have 4 minutes until the next one ends. Get some more stands up here, too. Have some fun today. Kenny, what's up, brother? Very good podcast. Oh, thanks, man. That was literally, we were just winging it last night. There wasn't a whole lot to talk about, and we didn't get a whole lot of MLB information during. And I misspoke on a few things. I was listening to it at the gym today. I listened to most of it. That's like an hour and 20 minutes or so. There's a few things I'm absolutely wrong about. I just misspoke. Like Ben Askren had 3 UFC fights. I said he only had 2. Things like that. Nothing like intentional, but there was some things I misspoke about, no doubt. You guys know me. I actually love being accountable. We got hit with a badass snowstorm today. Opening days for little kids. It's a great product for kids. James Wood, Lonnie White, Garrett Mitchell for Milwaukee. It's nice. It's sunny. It's in the low 40s. But like I said yesterday and the day before, my allergies were so bad, or like my sinuses, the pressure from like the weather changing. It went from 70 down to 20, and now we're warming back up again. I feel better today. But oh my gosh, for 2 days. On Saturday, I literally told my wife, I said, all this nice weather today is going to make me feel terrible for the next couple days. Sure as shit. Sure as shit, Lonnie White for Pittsburgh. We gotta get out of here. Gotta go. Alright, we got a big old thick boy here. Benny Montgomery, number to 193. He's never gonna answer me on Twitter, but we're gonna keep trying. Doug Nikhazy. Troy Gloss again. Okay, so I don't like that. We already got one. But this is a different color for the Angels. I just assume every team is Baldens until proven otherwise. This is, in fact, Balden. So he got 2 different Troy Gloss. That's pretty cool. And Kelvin Hidalgo. That's definitely game used because that's dirty. That's dirty white. That's not cream. That looks like dirt. Kevin Hidalgo, number to 149 for the Prospects. Pretty cool patch auto there. Just listen to the baseball portion about going up and down 5 times. Yeah, I was confused and in a moment on that too. And I'm not certain if it's 3 times total or if you use an option in a year, if you can freely call people up for the rest of that year, send them up and down. I think you can. They've changed a lot of things with how everything works because COVID. They've given more leniency for that with the taxi squads and all of those things. That were all supposed to be like temporary changes. I don't know if they're full-fledged roster changes, but the 3 options to 5 options is a big deal. That's just more team control, more ownership control. But if they're getting compensated better, is it a fair trade to give them a little more control if you're getting more money at the minimum? That's for them to decide. But I like that they seem to be heading in the right direction. Toronto Blue Jays, Addison, Barger. Did you see that breaker that ripped the Leaf product off camera? No, I didn't. I saw it, but I didn't see what happened, and I saw somebody tweeted about Brian Gray. I'm trying to get Brian Gray on the podcast. I've been trying for about a month now. Cooper Kinney, number to 74 for the Tampa Bay Rays. This is a good hit. On-card autograph, number to 74 for Tampa Bay. I don't know who has the Rays. It's John. Congrats, buddy. But I didn't see the break. So many terrible breakers, man. So many of them. That's why I don't mind having good ones on the show. Evan Justice for the Rockies. And Zach Geloff. On-card autograph for Oakland. 1 minute, 20 seconds. For Buffalo Bills, they're at 98-17. They ended at 113.50. So just in the last minute, they go up about $15. That helps. It all helps. Appreciate everybody helping out over there on the eBay front. Yeah, dude cut the seals, I assume was taking out the good cards. Yeah, that's terrible. What an idiot. McCade Brown Leaf does a good job of using seals because sometimes their wax cellophane stuff isn't very good. Caleb Roberts, or it could be loose. But that the fact that they stick... I don't care about outside seals like these if you use a sticker to seal the actual product. Caleb Roberts and Leaf stickers a lot of their products. Fish, die cut, number 79, another good one. Cody Morissette for the Marlins. Miami's John, too. John, there you go, bud. Doing well here. A couple nice hits out of these two elite boxes, really. Lots of nice on-card drafted players. So with that being said, I got to do some housekeeping here. See where we're at. Panthers, Bears, Bengals. Get the Bengals up. And Brian got him to still ship the cards to the customers and refund them. Good. I don't know how I feel about the shift, honestly. The shift doesn't bother me as much as the DH and the bigger bags. Because for the same reason people don't want the shift to go away because of strategy is the same reason I don't want the DH to go away because of the strategy. There's literally far more strategy involved in terms of managing the game, which is the job of the manager of the baseball team. When you have to deal with the not good offensive pitcher spot that has to bat. So if your starting pitcher comes out and lays an egg, and then you have a short pen, and you need your next bullpen guy to throw multiple innings, maybe you double switch so you can get 2 or 3 innings out of him before his spot comes back up in the order. You don't have to worry about that shit anymore. You don't have to worry about a double switch. You don't have to worry about having a guy that can play multiple positions because you're shorthanded. There's so much that I watch National League Baseball as a Cubs fan. There's so much more involved from a manager standpoint than in the American League. So I'm not a big fan, honestly. Here we go. But I get the shifting too. I don't care. The shift doesn't bother me as much because I don't like the shift. But I fully support learning how to hit the ball the other way, being a complete baseball player. Nick Madrigal, Wander International, Men of Mastery, the Mosaic Prism. But the shift thing is an analytic approach, and I'm not an analytic guy. But that's the same argument you make for not liking that, is it takes away from the strategic element of the game. So I understand why people are unhappy with that. Beautiful white parallel Tristan McKenzie. These are just fantastic. Number 25 in all sports. They just look so much different than every other card we get because it's like a solid white background. Tristan McKenzie, number 25 for Cleveland. He is a flamethrower. Very cool card. Very cool card. Panthers are at 130. 130 with 3 minutes. 130 with 48 seconds. We're going to see where the Panthers end up. And again, I'm sorry, but you guys are along for my auction ride because this is what I planned on doing. Kirilov, Key Brian Hayes. And again, this isn't the best product. I was actually talking shit about Mosaic Baseball as a standalone product. And then Brandon Hagg was talking shit, but I put it in a break. Well, this is the last box I have on hand, and it's cheaper as cheap throw-in box. I figured people wouldn't mind 3 autographs for cheap, even if I did say bad things about the product. And I only said it about the autograph portion of the product. Barrios, McKenzie. So we'll see how it shapes up. Just not a lot of autograph parallels. The base is bigger is ridiculous because they say it's for safety, but it's literally... I was thinking about this at the gym today, so hear me out. We do have our first hit coming up. It's Mickey Moniak for the Phillies. Here's my issue with the bases. They say it's for safety, so they're going to make the bases, the squares, 3 inches bigger, from 15 to 18 inches. So from home plate to first base, that's only 1.5 inch difference. But baseball is literally a game of inches. Every single review you have at first base for an out or a safe call all of those will no longer be reviewable because they'll be clear cut. An inch and a half in baseball is more than a footstep. Like the foot coming down on the base and the guy catching the ball. Those plays, you're still going to have them now, but all the ones you're going to have now would be clear outs before with an inch and a half less. So then when you get into first to second and second to third, that's 3 inches shorter. 3 inches is not even close. So the close plays you'll have now on tags would be out by a mile in last year's baseball. So it's ridiculous. I don't like that at all. They're grown adults. They've already eliminated all potential contact plays in baseball. I don't see why they need to make the bases bigger. Josh Fleming. But yeah, I don't like that one bit. Josh Fleming for the Rays, but I just want baseball, so we're all gonna have to make some concessions, unfortunately. Unfortunately, 130, and the Panthers ended at 130, so they got no action. The Panthers got no action at the end, so maybe they were over. Maybe somebody overpaid. I don't know. Overbid. I'm not the best with football prices. We're down to 3 minutes on the Bears, the first big team. They're at 355, the first big banger squad. A red Garrett Crochet is just a red. They're not numbered or anything. Oven mitt. What are you talking about, oven mitt? I'm pretty sure there's actual size limits for gloves in the infield. Infielders want smaller gloves anyway because it's easier to get the ball out of it. Pro infielders use tiny-ass gloves. Tiny gloves. Outfielders use bigger gloves, generally. Let's see what we have. Kyle Seager, Alec Boehm, and Manny Machado. Oh, I got what you're... The hand thing for the... Yeah. I got you. I was thinking of the fielder. Like, what are you guys talking about? I know what you're saying. Dallas Keuchel, Monte Harrison. Those are like to keep them from jamming their wrists or some shit, ain't it? And obviously not to get stepped on. I've been stepped on. I've been spiked a bunch of times. It sucks. Last auto, Dylan Cease for the White Sox. Bears down to a minute. No action. Come on, Bears. I need you to sell for a ton of money. We need the Bears to sell for a ton of money. Just like 1 metric ton of money. That would be good enough, I think. Let's do a contenders box. Here we go. Blue, Chris Bryant. Washington Nationals, Jackson. Is there 2 hits here? We got double autoed. Look at that. Neither is very good, but we got double auto. Jack Patterson for the Cubs. Jackson Clough for the Nationals. That's pretty cool. $465 the Bears sold for. So they went up $110 at the end. I don't know if that's good. I didn't look at like pick your team, anybody's pick your team prices. That seems low to me though. Honestly. I think a lot of these quarterback teams are going to need to sell for a lot of money. So there we go. Now we got the Bengals are the surprising team to me. They're up to $390. I think because you have second-year Burrow and then Jamar Chase. But receivers, I don't ever remember receivers getting this type of money. All right, here we go. Arozarena, number to 99. Woodruff and Jesus Sanchez on card for the Marlins. What? What? Right. Excuse me. Salvador Perez, Rangers, Leody Taveras. I think Leody signed 6 million autographs just for this release. That's my guess. Bengals up to $400 now. Oh my goodness. That's what going to a Super Bowl does for a small market team. Holy cow. $400 with 3 minutes left and no rookie quarterback. Just a stud receiver. 39 watchers. I think I'm one of the few people doing a full case on eBay too. I don't think people wanted to take the risk. No nuts, no glory. Rodon. Optic. Andres Simenas for Cleveland. An optic autograph. It's not numbered. It's just a silver prism. Good looking card. Really is a good looking card. Andres Simenas. .405 with 2 minutes and 36 seconds left. Boom, boom, boom. Where are the Bengals going to end? Aaron Nola, Joshua Corneli. Trying to cop the Eagles. Yeah, I think you and Keith want the Eagles. I don't know who else is out there, though. Bregman and Yariel Gonzalez. So we did get an extra hit in the box, which is cool. That is cool. Extra hit in the box. Yariel Gonzalez. We'll go to an optic now. Yeah, man, play-by-play my auctions is it's keeping me going too. It's the game within the game. We got a break, and we have live action. No baseball to call. You know, I can't sit here and give you guys play-by-play on the day game. That's not happening right now. But we can at least do this. 37 seconds. Bengals are at 421. 421 with 37 seconds. We'll see where it settles when I finish opening up this box of optic. I'm very surprised by this, though. Like I thought the Bears were low. I think the Bengals are high. But obviously, I think Jamar Chase is a very special talent. Very special. So, other people probably feel the same way. But receivers just never used to get love, and now they do. So, who knows? There's 38 watchers on the Bengals. I really hope we can hit a hot box in one of these optic boxes. Whether it be the extra autos or the The one where there's a prism in every pack. Yeah, I figure the Jaguars, the Patriots, the Bears, you know, any team with the rookie quarterback. Jets even. The Texans, surprisingly, because Davis Mills finished strong. All right, let's see where we ended. It was at 421. It ended at 430. So there we go, 430. Now we're at the Browns. They're at $76 with 3 minutes to go. Yeah, Wentz went to the Commanders. Lawrence was so good in college that I can't believe he struggled as much as he did. I think Lawrence is one guy you can't write off yet. Just because what he did in Clemson was incredible. Incredible. Here we go with Optic. Not a hot box in terms of prisms, but there's an India Silver, so we still have hope for autos. Cal Ripken. We have a blue Mookie, number to 75. So we have blue Mookie Betts, number 75 for the Dodgers. Good looking card, honestly. It's the best shot from the side, so you really don't miss logos. Other than the helmet. And then India here with the silver prism. Yeah, we talked about old Calvin. Yep, Johnny, this is the one, bud. Max Meyer, silver prospect. Brady Singer, silver rated rookie. Reese Hoskins with the black stars. This is my favorite parallel. Black stars parallel. Dylan Carlson, silver rookie insert. Lots of silvers of the right people. Not the Rona. At least I would think not. I already had it not long ago, so it's... who knows? Yeah, that team's terrible. And then their coaching issues. Urban Meyer thinking it's still college, and it's not. You can't treat people that way when they're paid professionals. Tristan McKenzie with the pink velocity, number to 249. With 1 minute and 24 seconds, the Cleveland Browns are holding at $76 on the eBay auction. We haven't got an autograph yet. So is there going to be an autograph in the box? Aha. Aha! Braylon Marquez, Chicago Cubs. Sean Crabb, the closer. Shawnee, the closer. Appreciate it, Sean. Everybody else who got a spot. Appreciate you guys as well. Verlander, lights out. For him, should be another auto. We got skimped on an autograph, friends. That sucks. How rude. How rude. We just had this happen, too, in Elite Extra. 21 Optic. We're going to do the other Optic box. Browns sold it for 76. No action. No action on the Browns late. The Cowboys are the next team on the clock. And they are currently at 173.50 with 4 minutes left. Second break in a row, I got the Cubbies. Are you a Cubs guy or no? Because you called them Cubbies. Makes me think we might be able to be friends. Hopefully we find another nice cub or two for you. It's just Marquez at this point in time is not it. He was a COVID call-up. Yeah, you have to go, like, so Topps and Panini each have their own form. You have to fill out a form. You have to, like, write them a letter. You have to send a box, a receipt. So basically, I would send my distributor invoice in a box. You have to send all this shit to them, and then they, most of the time, will send you something. I have sent ones out that have not been responded to. But then I like, when I do it, I write down the break number. So we had one 6 breaks ago at 580 of Elite Extra missing a hit. And then 586 this break we're missing a hit. So when they come in, I just look up whoever it is. Usually, if I know that that's what the package is, I'll do a quick video and open it up live. So people think, like, just for the, you know, so people know I'm not fucking with them. This might be a hot box. I feel like I've seen shiny cards in every pack. Could be a hot box. It's definitely a hot box. Yep. Prism hot box. That's cool. Yeah. You would say that, big dog. Definitely a hot box. Confirmed. Confirmed. It's a pain. Honestly, it's a pain in the ass. It costs me money to do it, but you know what I mean. Got to fill out a ton of paperwork, and then sometimes you don't even get a response. Sometimes they send you stuff back. They never send you back more than, like, they don't ever send you, like, anything extra. It's just whatever you're owed. That doesn't even make sense. Everyone's getting rid of protocols and shit. The NFL's not even testing for COVID anymore. Who cares? COVID's over. I don't know if you've looked around or not. That shit is done. It's all about gas prices now. That's all anybody cares about. Nobody's talking about wearing a mask at the pump. They're just talking about being at the pump. Here we go. 173.50 on the Cowboys with a minute 21 left. Hot box, Nick Gonzalez, Silver Prism. Black Stars, Yastrzemski. We're going to have so much here. Dalton Varsho. Autograph for the Diamondbacks. Not to offend anybody either with what I said. It's my opinion. It's not how I feel about everyone. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to sit here and talk about it. But don't be mad. It's my opinion. You can have a different one. That's okay. Cronenworth. Blue Velocity, number 99. Brian Reynolds. Freddie Freeman, number 249. Lewin Diaz, Red, White, Blue Bieber. This is going to be Prism City, Joe Adele. Black is number 225, Albert Pujols. The Black Stars is like 125. Albert Pujols, number 25. Ketel Marte, Silver Skewball. Yeah, exactly, Finn. Exactly. And, like, technically, it's something we're not even a part of. So, I mean, I'm not saying what's going on ain't right. Like, I'm not touching the subject other than, like, you know, we're just kind of watching to see what happens. Dalton Jeffries, number 75. A crisis parallel of Tyler Glasnow with the toilet paper. Garcia. A George Springer, way off center. Holy cow, why are these all? Arenado. Why are they all upside down? Yelich, so you guys see what a hot box looks like. They're just prisms everywhere. Tristan McKenzie and another Garcia. Cowboys sold for $173.50. Cowboys with no movement late either. I think on average each team needs to sell for like over $200. You guys have no idea how fucking expensive this shit is. All right. Broncos are at 120 with 4 minutes left. The Broncos with their new quarterback, Russell Wilson. Alonzo Baez, lights out Garrett Cole. Zach McKinstry, number 260 for the Dodgers. Orange Gleiber, number 125. Silver Bauer. Stars Suarez, number 76. Sandy Alcantara. Adley Rutschman, silver prospect. Kyle Lewis, red, white, blue. Black Stars, Pache, rated rookie. Ramirez, silver. Alek Manoah with an orange, number 125. And that will wrap up Optic. He throws hard. Stroman made some deal with him, and I forget what it was. They had a Twitter exchange. Stroman basically said if you do something, I think it was something maybe related to quality starts consecutively or something, Stroman was going to buy him a Rolex or some shit. Basically, he likes him, he likes what he does, and he's like, hey, dude, when you put it all together, you know, I got something for your ass. Little motivation. Something along those lines. I could be wrong. I mean, I'm generally wrong about a lot of things. Broncos up to 131. Let's do the last contenders, and then we'll wrap it up with Chronicles. Let's ride off into the Chronicle sunset. There's only 9 people watching the break. Might be the lowest viewership ever. The lowest ratings ever. Verdugo, Spencer Strider. Jesse Winker. I really want to see a great hit come out of this box. Just because I love this product when you hit the right cards. Bellinger, number 149. Frazier. Skubal, base auto for the Tigers. Can't wait till we're all watching baseball. Finn, I'm not talking shit about your lifestyle, bub. I guarantee you eat some meat and pick up some weights, you wouldn't be so skinny. You're not getting enough protein, my man. You gotta get some protein. All of it. Leody Taveras, 1/99. Not that animal or the plant protein either. It's like scientific facts out. But I love you, and I support you in all of your edible adventures. But I had a steak for breakfast, you know what I mean? I had steak and eggs. Steak and eggs. 8 seconds, 131 on the Broncos. Any last minute action? Anyone? Final 131 for the Broncos. And that puts the Lions on the clock with Amon-Ra St. Brown. And then the Packers. And then the Texans with Davis Mills. I think the only meat I could tolerate is chicken, which I've had. Your body, like, reject it? You don't like the taste or what? I get it if it's like an ethical thing. I got no problems with that. Andres Simenas, who we've already hit in Optic. 95 out of 99 for Cleveland. The draft ticket auto. So we're getting some nice on-card parallels, just not the right guys. And some like B-listers. One A-listers. Top-tier rookies. Yeah, he did blow up a bird, too. Absolutely destroyed it. You didn't see PETA going after him. They just go after the bullpen like idiots. Daniel Alvarez. Well, you're not supposed to have like any as a vegetarian, right? Or is that like vegan? Or is as a vegetarian, is there like a tolerance you're allowed to have? You're allowed to eat this much meat per week? Like, well, that's vegan. It's quiet out there. R.I.P. to that bird. Yeah, R.I.P. to the bird. Packers at $92. 3 minutes, 7 seconds. Buster Posey, what do we have here? Ripken Reyes. Let's hope Chronicles does something. It's been pretty quiet. It's been pretty quiet, except for this 101 Kyle Isbell for the Royals. Rookie contenders, 101, ladies and gentlemen. Kansas City. John Balden, there's your good card. Haha. You're stuck with me now, bub. 101 for Balden. Rookie contenders 101 Kyle Isbell. Ladies and gentlemen, we have done it again. You can have it, but your body doesn't like it. Know how to handle it? Just eat it. If you get the shits, man, just let it out. It's all good. Be okay. Be alright. I promise. I'm not promising. I'm not a doctor. But you should try steak. Have you tried steak? Just kidding. I'm not trying to tell you to do anything you don't want to do. But steak, oh, let me tell you, it's great. Packers up to 125 with a minute 20 left. I forget where they were. 125. I've heard it's like deadly. Oh, I get it. You probably have to like wean yourself into it. Yeah, your body's not used to processing it. I can understand that. Here we go, Chronicles. First up, Sixto Sanchez for the Fish. $151 for the Packers. They're flying up last minute. Jose Garcia, number to 99. Packers are making some big moves late. Why? I don't know. Maybe somebody wants to chase to Aaron Rodgers now that he's back. There's one Rodgers auto on the checklist. I thought about it myself. I kicked some tires around. Zach McKinstry, number to 50 for the Dodgers. A red Manoah, number to 199. And Jazz Chisholm. Packers, 151, 7 seconds. 151, 3 seconds. Sold, $151. That brings us to the Lions. Oh, did I miss the Lions? Did I skip the... What happened here? What in tarnation? Oh, yeah, see, I fucked up. I skipped the Lions, friends. The Lions sold too. I'm dumb. The Lions sold for $127.50. Officially on the clock is the Houston Texans with Davis Mills as a rookie quarterback, who had some late season success, no doubt about it. Jaguars are up after the Colts. Texans, Colts on deck, and the Jaguars are in the hole. These things are gonna pick up here. I want I want to see 1,000 on the Jaguars or better. Or better. What do you guys think? Cronenworth, Mark McGuire, Bregman, Rodriguez, Joe Adell, Andrew Vaughn. Yeah, we're just talking about rookies, though, bud. Just rookies. Starling Marte, Dodgers, Albert Pujols. He's in blue. It's definitely Dodgers, even though it's a red piece of gear. $157 for the Texans. I would like to see the Texans go to 200 or 300. Like I said, Davis Mills had some late success. I had a few Davis Mills cards that sold pretty well at the end of the season. Yeah, but we're talking about quality quarterbacks, not fucking Jalen Hurts. Settle down, Finn. Diamondbacks with some points. We did have some success from Panini. Our buddy Mickey B had his points stolen. He got them. Diamondbacks. Johnny B, get your points, sir. And Dalton Varsho, because why not? Why not? Yeah, the Niners should be close to 1,000 too, I would assume. Top quarterback teams. Patriots, Niners, especially because Jimmy G's pretty well done over there, right? Rodgers gets all the credit for the Packers losing that game, but Jimmy G gets none of the credit for the Niners winning that game. It's my big argument to people who only want to talk about quarterbacks are solely responsible for everything that happens in the game. If you're going to say it's Rodgers' fault the Packers lost, then you have to say Jimmy G is amazing and he beat Aaron Rodgers, but he didn't. Their special teams won the game, which is great if your special teams are good enough to win. Two boxes left. We're down to 1:35 for the Texans. They're at 157.50. 157.50 for the Texans, under 2 minutes. Devers, Joe Adell, Luis Robert, Dylan Carlson, and Jahmai Jones, number 49 for the Orioles. India, Bo Bichette with a dual relic for Toronto. Need to open some more top loaders real quick. 48 seconds. Texans with no movement. No movement out of the Texans. We can stay live after the break and do play-by-play on the auction. Bichette. Bichette. Diamondbacks, Andy Young, Origins. It's just internet trolls, though. Whenever I say I'm a Packers fan, that's all I get. Shit talked about having two of the best quarterbacks of all time. What? Why is that? Just because you're mad. Don't bring me into it. 198 final for the Texans. I was hoping to see him get up there, so that's good. 198 for Houston. That brings us to the Colts. They're at $90. $90 for the Colts right now. And then the big boys in Jacksonville are up next. Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. Origins autograph. Hayes, Kim, Adele, Mercedes, Lynch, and Nate Pearson. He's heating up, folks. Obsidian autograph, Ryan Mountcastle for the Orioles. Baltimore, Johnny, congrats, buddy. Or Obsidian's cool. Obsidian's cool. Ryan Mountcastle. I like the Origin autos as well. I agree. I have one box of Origins basketball coming. That's a Friday release. Actually, that should be here. Uh-oh. Timeout. Just thinking this. I'm feeling like... Oh, I don't know where that sheet went. No, I guess not. Oh, you know what? It's coming with stuff tomorrow. Never mind. Never mind. False alarm. No way. Nobody's ever at the door here. Pete Alonso. Bieber, Sixto, Peterson, Clark Schmidt, number to 199, Dahlbeck, and Robert. That's coming with Heritage, that basketball, tomorrow. Or Friday, rather. Sorry, Friday. I have stuff coming tomorrow, too. So much stuff to keep track of. 2 minutes and 39 seconds on the Colts. They're still at $90 as we get into our last box of Chronicles Baseball. Looking for a big monster before we get out of here. Luminance. Tucupita. Marcano. 20 out of 50 for the Padres. He's a Pirate now, but this will go to the Padres, number to 50. Nice little hit there. I think we pulled one of his plates out of this product. One of his Luminance plates. Number 210. It is 1 out of 10. It's Luis Robert. It's a nice one for the White Sox. Johnny B, there you go, sir. Luis Robert, number to 10. 1 of 10. Mancini, Trammell, bombed up. 1 minute. Still at $90 for the Colts. I liked your comment. Padres spent and didn't win. Yeah. That was funny because their money was through the roof, or it was the Dodgers. But yeah, the Padres too. The Dodgers were so far above the luxury tax last year. They're like $280 million payroll, and the cap was $210. So they paid extra tax on $70 million of overspent salary to not win. And a lot of that was Bauer, who they had to hold out. So, I mean, that's, Bauer makes $20, $30 million, something like that. And they had already done a salary dump a few years prior with Matt Kemp and a couple of those guys. And, yeah, they still couldn't get it done. So, real interesting. Real interesting. 15 seconds, $90 on the Colts. Where they're going to end up? Eloy Napkin. Eloy Napkin. Yeah, the Yankees. They went like 14 straight years being over the tax. And still didn't win. Final. $90. Colts didn't budge at the end. That's okay. The Monsters are on the clock now. The Jaguars are at $675. I want it to break 1,000. 2 packs left. Yeah, Bauer makes $40 million. So there you go. Points. Fucking Panini, man. I wish they would figure out how to put points in boxes. Johnny with 800 points. Last box, it's going to be an Origins auto. Carlson's flipped over too. This is strange. Okay, so he's just flipped over. It's Andres Simenas. We hit him like 3 times in this break out of 3 different products. New York Mets version of Jimenez here to close it out. So we hit a 101. We hit some nice autos. Nothing amazing, but we had some nice cards, no doubt about it. Let's recap it up. See where the Jaguars end. 3 minutes left in that. I appreciate everybody in the break, everybody watching. New podcast. So if you haven't checked it out, it dropped last night. Go check it out. Who wants to go to WrestleMania? Stone Cold's going to be there. WrestleMania's in Houston. Or Dallas or somewhere. Somewhere in Texas. Thinking about going. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Andres Jimenez for the Mets. 400 points. Eloy Napkin. Luis Robert, number 10. Tucupita Marcano, number 50 for the Padres. Michael Morales for the Mariners, number 74. Ryan Jeffers. Andy Young. Bo Bichette, dual relic. Dalton Varsho, black baseball. 400 more points. Pujols, relic. Sixto Sanchez for the Fish. McKinstry for the Dodgers, number 50. Ripken Reyes for the Padres. Daniel Alvarez for the Giants. Andres Simenas for Cleveland, number 99. So just remember that he's split between 2 teams. Leody Taveras, number 99. If you want to learn about baseball, watch the podcast. Yeah, exactly. Do what Griffin says. I know a lot. I'm not going to sit up here and talk about how great I am because I'm not above being accountable and trying to learn new shit. But I do know a lot of things, especially when it comes to baseball. I've said it before. It's my life's work now, so I'm supposed to know. So you guys can listen to me. Not that I want to influence you. You can listen to me and know that I'm not pumping you full of shit, basically. Tarek Skubal for the Tigers. Spencer Strider for the Braves. Tristan McKenzie, Cleveland. Minute 33 left on the Jaguars with no increase. Pujols, number 25. Varshal base optic auto. Marquez signature series autograph. Mookie Betts, number 275 for the Dodgers. Yariel Gonzalez for the Tigers. Corneli for the Mets, I believe. Jimenez, Cleveland. Taveras, Rangers. Sanchez, Marlins. Jackson Clough for the Nats. Patterson for the Cubs. Dylan Cease for the White Sox. Fleming for the Rays. Mickey Moniak on the floor. You know, that guy. Phillies. Tristan McKenzie, number 25 with a beautiful white mosaic prism. Caleb Roberts for the Diamondbacks. 50 seconds left for the Jaguars. Come on, I want them to go huge. They're not going to do it. I don't think they're going to do it. Zach Geloff for the A's. Evan Justice for the Rockies. Addison Barger for the Blue Jays. Kelvin Hidalgo, number 149 for the international spot. Troy Gloss, red relic. Lonnie White for the Pirates. Garrett Mitchell. Griff Mcgary for the Phillies, number 190. Adrian Del Castillo for the Diamondbacks. TJ White for the Nationals. Bed Kuderna for the Royals. Ethan Wilson, number 25. I'm sorry. 14 seconds. Come on, Jags. Francisco Nina, number 149. Troy Gloss, white relic. Dominic Hamill, New York. I'm about to cry. Kumar Rocker for the Mets. Ryan Mountcastle. Cooper Kinney, number 74. Cody Morissette, number 79. In the 101 rookie contenders, insert Kyle Isbell for the Kansas City Royals. This is a really good-looking card. That's it. That's all. And the Jaguars sold for $1,125 at the last minute. Kaboom! That's a big relief. I saw them and pick your teams at over $1,000, so I'm like, oh my god, they need to sell. or it's going to be bad. So there we go. As long as I get paid for it, we're good. As long as I get paid for it, we're good. The Jaguars are probably the biggest team. I did update the 1-1 tracker, Mr. Griffin. I appreciate that. So, guys, if you had a good time, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Go check out the brand new episode of the podcast. As soon as this lockout's over, too, we're doing a special episode, whether it's just me or not, because I want to talk about free agents and all that has. Once we get this deal, the bargaining agreement, teams still have to complete their rosters. So, you know, there's a lot to do still before we actually get to playing games. Teams don't even know who they're running out there yet. So without anything else, the Chiefs are up to 143.50 with 3 minutes left, but I'm cutting the stream. I appreciate it, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. And remember, 7:45 Central Time tonight, we're ripping this Contenders right here at Underground. So come on back this evening. And let's have a party. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.